Yes, another really nice day. Just spin you around a bit. How's that? I don't know how this is going to work. I've got a clippy mount thing. I think it's going to be too loose. Just a thought. It's just a big spring clip with a mount thing on it. But look at the sun. It's the warmest we've had. It just touched 14.9 very briefly. And for some reason today the humidity is much lower. It was 38 at one point. But I've got the surrey tanker on. I haven't let it off because I need to put my straw chopping thing on. Then to the cows. First time ever around the sheep. First time, possibly the first time ever in February, but for the first time this year, I went around the sheep without a coat on with a quad bike, and I am even slightly cold. Now, I think what I'll do today. What's got a load of a wagon load of wheat straw. And for speedy unloading, I just set it down on the field. So I think I should grab them and bring them in. Testing my grabber and my microphone. So as I was saying, I've just got this load of straw this morning. Thank you, Dickie Smith. But for speed, rather than fanning about in the yard and making a mess, I just grabbed them with a tractor and set them down in the field, which is about 100 yards down the road. So I thought I may as well get on and get them brought in. They really want to be inside the shed. I could have put the rear spike on, then I could bring in 3 bales at a time rather than just 2 on the front. I'm sorry my window's a bit dirty. I cleaned the other one, but this one is in constant use at the moment and it's really quite difficult to keep it clean. Well, you could do. It'd be better really, because you can, when you have the sun in front, it's really hard to see sometimes. As you can see, we had one burst. I think, to be honest, I didn't realise, but it seems to have hit a tree just on the lane down there, and quite a big branch had broke off. I think that might be what made that happen. It's already been partly torn off, the net wrap stuff, but they have been quite mean with the net wrap. It's only gone around about twice, but that's enough really normally. Anyway, this is wheat straw, and it's come from Hunmanby, which is near Filey, which is near Scarborough. Yorkshire Coast straw, and it's wheat. Very lovely bright wheat straw, which is clearly being kept inside. So, and also the one that's exploded, there was a hell of a lot of stuff in it. Quite pleased with it. The only drawback is that, despite what some people say, I don't think cows really will eat this stuff, wheat straw. It depends, like if they were really hungry to eat it. Not that that should matter, but if you get barley straw, you have the option there. To eat it, feed it. I've literally 2 bales left in here. And that's about 3-year-old though, it isn't last year's, it's the year before. 2017. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to just move that. There's a brush there. I'll leave it for now. But I put about half in here, which hopefully will not use until next winter. And the other half I'll put in the main shed where I'm using them. This one's a bit unhandy if it's wet, but obviously it's okay at the moment because we're having the most beautiful spell of weather. I think it's been 14.9 today, which will actually be a new February record for us since I started doing my weather station, which is just there at the end of the garden. And that was 2009, March 2009, but it was a different one at first. Actually, to be fair, when I first started doing it, I had a temperature, thermometer was at the back door, and the wind thing was on the chimney, but that only lasted about a year, and the wind thing blew to bits, and the thermometer thing stopped working. But bizarrely, I still have I bought a second thermometer for that because the first one stopped, and I still have it, that one. I use it in the house to sort of measure humidity and things from a camera gear in a special little box. I think what's left of the more or less certainly use up, so I don't think I need worry too much about filling that shed up. But it's still nice to have them out of the way because I've got fertiliser coming next month. Being half term, I don't get the time of day queue when the school taxi bus comes in. It's actually just a car. There's a lad down here just started school, and I don't know how many there is, but it seems a bit odd really that there's only a carload to come back to the village. I can't think of any others obvious ones in the village, just that sort of age. Some older ones. Like when we went to school, there was about 12 of us. Over the top of the dale and all. I suppose that's the case, isn't it? There are more, but it must be easier to just send a taxi for and pick up like 2 or 3, whatever it is. It's not like a normal taxi, it's like it's just a white car, but they appear to specialise in doing it. I think it would be nice in a way if you could just sort of pause these. What you can do really, you can. I have a new remote for this. But then you end up with like dozens of little clips, wouldn't you, rather than one big one. The key is you don't really want to be keeping. If you don't more or less edit your clips. Not necessarily on the day, but reasonably promptly, you may as well delete them if you're never going to use them. Isn't hinging she wants to get in the tractor. What's weird about this spell, it's not unusual to get maybe a couple, 2 or 3 days, but it's already had 3 or 4 days, and the rest of this week is not too shabby. Another really warm one tomorrow, and then it sort of cools a bit. But that's what's really weird about this time. We'll never hear the end of it, about how it's caused by global warming. We'll forget about how America, for starters, has been flooded in the deep freeze again. January, it was the same. America was like -50 and all sorts, and Europe was quite cold in January. But needless to say, when the average was worked out, it was a little bit above normal and the 4th warmest ever or something. Because what they do, it's so sneaky, they disregard the actual temperature measurements and do some estimates from places that don't have thermometers, like the Arctic in the middle of the Atlantic, or deepest Africa, where there's about two stations they use. Then they work out the whole area and make it hot. So how many's left now then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 because one's already been brought back having burst. What's really remarkable is that it couldn't be more different to this time last year when we had a couple of days. It didn't get above -2, blowing a gale, frequent snow showers, and not just drifting, but that sort of real whiteout where it resembles a fog. Quite almost scary, really. It was so different. And that was late for the snow, obviously, but it has been quite a cold winter. In fact, if I recall correctly, either the 1st or 2nd of March had the lowest maximum March temperature ever recorded somewhere, and it was -4.7. I don't know where exactly. It was more than that here. The other shed, I mean, there's two there are a lot tidier. These are going to be practically outside where if I put them on that end. I think I need to pick that up again. It's in danger of bursting, that one. I need to use more top grab. This always used to be the straw shed, even when we had small bales. We used to stack bales in here of straw back with an bale elevator. Then I started doing it with the flat 8 grab. At the back there, I've still got some dodgy old hay from about 2 or 3 years ago. I can imagine that's still being there. I've been using some at the front of that was even worse than that. We're using for bedding most of the winter. I had a few bales of straw, about a dozen, for the odd time when it was really wetter out or snow blowing in. You know what, I think I'll just put all these there. Maybe just take, there is like a spare one. It won't be one of a pair, I mean. Put that on top of the old one I've taken around there. degrees tomorrow, so just put him there like that. That last one is around the corner. The dog's got a hangdog expression on. Some sort of full-size daffodils there are not far off opening. I think they'll be open this week. Bear in mind the 1st of March isn't until Friday. Scoop up that bit there, that doesn't so bad really, considering the sheer volume of stuff in the load. That's taken about an hour, to be able to see from the recording time. Oh, it says an hour and 14 minutes. 15 minutes. Oh, is that how long is left? I don't know. Find out for now. I suppose I'll download it. Depends. If I download it, I won't be keeping it. Remember, I put my road brush there outside. We're not going to jump out now and get it. Should remember. I'll remember if I have to stop when I come past on a quad bike or something. A decent grab full, but wouldn't be the end of the world if it had to be left there. It would probably just blow across the field though. I want to drop that in the shed where I'm going to wean bullocks into one day this week. I'll just leave this in this grab.